Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Joe! That is some save from Khan!
Out for a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Brazil would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's the chance to counter. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no... And Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Henderson gathers from the goal kick.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who...
He's having a hit! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Figo. Pass somewhat off target. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start...
Goes for a shot! And again! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Figo tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Brazil are sitting pretty. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! Danielson duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has a look up. It's gone backwards.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Xavi Alonso. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Marquez. Silvestre. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Figo. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu cuts out the pass. Howson. Marquez.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for... Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! And he is just ripping it up! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard makes the interception. And it's slung out wide. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Marquez. This is a promising build-up. That'll be a throw. And it's Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Has to go back here. Oh, super ball! Neymar. Neymar! Oh, there was plenty on that. And that has put paid to that. It's a really well-measured ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Beraldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Real chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some way.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. He'll fancy himself from here. Ronaldinho! Cafu. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Azar. Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for options for movement. He's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. Diouf receives it in a good position here. Diouf was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Xabi Alonso considers his options, looking to widen the gap even further here. ball's come loose here. So much time and space. Takes a shot! And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Danielson. Duke. Pinches it off him. Now it's Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14.
So we're underway for the second half.
Camisa 11. Camisa 19.
Figo.
Camisa 17. Camisa
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Deixando o campo para a
Rijkaard
entrada de
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And Shevchenko!
Camisa 22.
Oh, terrific
Camisa
save.
18. Camisa 15. Substituição em andamento.
Neymar goes short. And the shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Danielson. Danielson. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Neymar! And he's stuck it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Triol promptly onto that, and that is that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquez. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Neymar simply refused to be outdone there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! About as smooth as it gets. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. "60 minutes played. Danielson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That ball looks a good one.
He's onside. He's had a shot. And it's in. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Shoots!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's quick to return it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always good.
Vinicius Junior! This time, surely! Oh, good finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is...
Oh, just the keeper now, and the shots!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. Floated through. Oh, important interception. Can he get it through? Passes short and sharp. Shevchenko.
And a chance! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! A finish right from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's Neymar!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, what has happened here?
Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Shevchenko.
And this is Figo.
Oh, he's burst through. And the finish! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Figo has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cafu. Silvestre was in no mood for any of that. Danielson. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That was good alertness. 5 minutes left on the clock. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. And Neymar. Can he get away here? Now it's Figo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Figo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ronaldinho. Mateus. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And that could set him on his way. And he's there to retrieve it. 5 minutes to add. That is ended up in no man's land. And he can clear it away. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Great, but Shevchenko! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Neymar. That's good play. No way through, so back. Shot at goal! Kane. And that is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them.